Region 6. Western Visayas is an administrative region in the Philippines, numerically designated as Region 6. It consists of 6 provinces and 2 highly urbanized cities. The regional center is Iloilo City. The region is dominated by the native speakers of 4 Visayan languages: Kinaray-a, Haligaynon, Aklanon, and Capisnon. Region 6 or Western Visayas is composed of the 4 provinces of Panay, the Guimaras Island, and the western portion of the island of Negros and its outlying islands. Western Visayas has a total land area of 20,223.2 square kilometers and covers 6 provinces, and it is Aklan, Antique, Capiz, Iloilo, Negros Occidental, and Guimaras. Natural resources of Aklan agriculture, fishery, and forestry are currently the dominant economic activities in the province of Aklan. A total of 85,437.92 hectares are devoted to agriculture. Functional statement supervises and coordinates the conduct of local treasury and assessment operations of the provinces, cities, and municipalities within the region for proper implementation of laws, decrees, rules and regulations, and administrative issuances of the department. Establish liaison and linkage with other regional offices and agencies of the national government in the region of the purpose of closer coordination in the execution of national, regional plans or programs in the area. Coordinate in the prosecution of local government projects. Undertake researches, studies, and related activities for purpose of formulation and execution of policies that would promote the financial stability and growth of the local government. Supervises and monitor the execution of tax mapping and other real property assessment projects of the local government units within the region. Approve the individual schedules of values of real property prepared by the provincial and city assessors in the region. Coordinate the plans, programs, and activities of local treasury and assessment offices in the conduct of tax collections, drives, and tax information and education campaigns. Subject to the approval of the Department of Finance, conduct regional training programs, seminar workshops, conference, and other allied activities designed primarily for the improvement of administrative and technical skills in the local treasury and assessment offices. Perform such other functions as may be prescribed by law or as may be delegated by the Secretary of Finance.
Culture and tradition. From the historical point of view, as far as tradition concerned, the Kalibo-Ati-Atihan Festival, in honor of the Santo Niño, is a pagan festival raised to the level of Christianity, where human established custom and tradition were transformed in a collective display of faith. The province was known as Hantik, the local name for the large black ants found on the islands. The Spanish chronicles, influenced by the French, recorded the region's name as Antique, which was then read as Antique, silent H. The local then pronounced the name into its present name, Antique. The main industry in the province, rice is particularly its primary crop. Antique has its own fishery, livestock, and poultry sectors. Its main products are shipped out of the province to the other centers in the country included rice, muscovado sugar, fruits and vegetables, copra and seaweeds. It also exports manufactured items and handicraft. Binirayan Festival commemorates the legend of the arrival of the 10 Varian Datus on the islands of Anini Pai, now known as Panay. See the legend of Maragtas. As Governor Abelio B. Xavier, the father of Binirayan Festival, reminded the Antiqueños during the earlier celebrations, let us gather the strand and memories of our past as we look back with pride and we may look ahead with confidence to Antique tomorrow. The province is known as the seafood capital of the Philippines. Natural resources of Capiz. Capiz is dubbed as the seafood capital of the Philippines. Farming and fishing are the primary sources of income for the people. The combined natural bounty of land and sea sustain a variant food industry. Primary agricultural products are rice, corn, coconut, sugarcane, banana, and cut flour.
The Sinadya sa Halaran Festival. The ancient folklore and tradition of Capiz remain vividly alive in the culture of the people. In the first weekend of October, the city of Rojas commemorates the coming of the legendary Bornean Datus by holding the Halaran Festival. It celebrates the gifts given by the Datus to the Negritos as token of goodwill. Capiz celebrates rich cultural heritage and awesome marine bounty. Mounds and mounds of seafood such as prawn, talaba, and other shellfish were served during Kapistahan, the annual fiesta of Capiz Province on Panay Island in western Visayas late last month. Iloilo City was former Irong-Irong River, have a coat of arms inscripted with La Muy Leal y Noble Ciudad de Iloilo. People are called Ilonggos. Their local languages spoken in the province are Hiligaynon and Kinaraya. Iloilo is widely for beautiful old world architecture similar to Latin America countries. Their natural resources of Iloilo is historically one of the major agricultural centers of the country exporting sugar, copra, bananas, mangoes, and other natural resources during the Spanish and America colonial period. Rice is the major crop in the province of Iloilo. The Nagyang Festival is a religious and cultural festival in Iloilo City, Philippines, held on first Sunday of January, or right after Sinulog in the Cebu and Ati-Atihan Festival in Calibo, Aklan. Dubbed as Queen of the Philippine Festival, the Nagyang was also voted as the best tourism event 3 times in a row among any other festival in the Philippines. It is also most awarded festival in the country because of its legacy, popularity, and innovation. It received an honor and regarded as world-class festival. The people is considered as Guimaras non. Hilgayon and Kinaraya was their local dialect. Smallest province and the island is located in the Panay Gulf between the island of Panay and Negros. Natural resources of Guimaras. The province is basically agricultural with palay, coconut, mango, vegetables, livestock, poultry, and fishing as major product. Its major industries are tourism, fruit processing, coconut processing, fish farming, handicrafts making, mining, quarrying, and live production. Guimaras is well known for its agricultural crops, particularly mangoes, where some 50,000 of these trees are planted. The Guimaras Island is famous for producing some of the sweetest mangoes in the world. Mango jam and other products are available at the Trappist Monastery.
Culture and tradition. Mangan Festival is a month of celebration of Guimara's rich culture and their feast and thanksgiving for having bestowed a rich land where delicious mangoes are being ground. Originally, it was just a week long long celebration of Guimaras as an independent province since May 22, 1992. But through the years, with all the success that the province has attained, Mangaan Festival has evolved to a more vibrant and fun-filled month-long event. It, it has basically a volcanic land. The province is originally known to the natives as Buglas. The earliest native settlements were Binalbagan and Ilog. The people was called the Negrens. Negros Islands was originally known to the natives as Buglas. When the Spaniards arrived in April 1565, they named it Negros because of the dark skin native they found. Two of the earliest native settlements were Binalbagan and Ilog, which later became towns in 1572 and 1584 respectively. Natural resources. Negros Occidental, also known as the Sugar Bowl of the Philippines, is the country's top sugar producer. This is a friend's photo of the sugar. Negros Occidental has long been a center of culture and arts. The wealth brought about by the sugar industry made sure that the Negrens Principalia enjoy an above average standard of living. Mascara Festival. San Sebastian Cathedral is a late 19th century church in Bacolod City, Negros Occidental in the Philippines. It is the seat of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Bacolod. The term mascara is called from the two words mas meaning crown and the Spanish word cara for face. Thus the double meaning for mas, the many faces. The Mascara Festival was first conceived in 1982 to add color and gately to the Bacolod City celebration of its Charter Day anniversary on 19 October. Region 6, sometimes written with the Roman numeral as Region 6 or Western Visayas, is an interesting mix of the wow and the ha places. I love roaming around here. For me, it is the number one place in the Philippines that will demonstrate to everyone the true meaning of if they have it well, do too. And that's all.
Trivia. What composed Region 6? Region 6 Western Visayas consists of 6 provinces: Aklan, Antique, Negros Occidental, Capiz, Guimaras, and Iloilo, with 16 component cities, making it the region with the highest numbers of cities. What is Western Visayas very well known for? The region is home to world-famous beach of Boracay, which is off the coast of Malay. The region is home to religious cultural festivals, famous of which is the Ati-Atihan Festival of Kalibo every January. Other popular festival is the Nagyang Festival of Iloilo City every January. What is the capital of Region 6? Iloilo City. It consists of 6 provinces: Aklan, Antique, Capiz, Guimaras, Iloilo, and Negros Occidental, and 2 highly urbanized cities, Bacolod and Iloilo City. The regional center is Iloilo City. What kind of literature Region 6 has? Region 6 Western Visayas has a very rich literature. It is commonly known as Panayanon or Hiligaynon literatures, for consisting all forms of literature from the island of Panay, Iloilo, Antique, Capiz, Aklan, and even from islands of Guimaras and Negros Occidental. What are the products of Region 6? Region 6 is an agricultural region with an area of around 1.5 hectares or 52% of the total land area. 35.4% of this is rice land. The region also produces sugar, coconut, banana, fruits, root crops, and vegetables. It is one of the top foods producer in the country. What are the festivals in Region 6? In this colorful and exciting region, 6 festivals are celebrated annually, namely Ati-Atihan in Aklan, Binirayan in Antique, Sinadya sa Halaran in Capiz, Manggahan in Guimaras, Nagyang Festival in Iloilo, and Mascara in Negros Occidental. What art form is popular in Region 6? Ati-Atihan Festival, also known as the mother of all Philippine festivals, in one of many art forms in Region 6.